After days of tough negotiations, European Union has reached a major climate milestone. The bloc's environment ministers have agreed to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 90% by 2040, a key step before the United Nations COP30 summit in Brazil. The deal, described as both ambitious and flexible, aims to balance climate goals with economic realities. DD India's Soumya Raj Trivedi brings us more.
I would like to thank you all.
After intense discussions and a series of negotiations, the European Union's climate ministers on Wednesday reached a landmark agreement on new emission reduction targets. Ahead of the UN's COP30 summit in Brazil, the ministers approved a plan to cut emissions by 90% by 2040 compared to 1990 levels. Speaking about the deal, European Commissioner for Climate, Net Zero and Clean Growth, Wopke Hoekstra, said the agreement strikes a balance between ambition and pragmatism, delivering both speed and flexibility.
It is a deal, it is an agreement that is pragmatic, that is ambitious, that delivers speed, and it delivers flexibility. And what we need to make sure, and that is at the heart of this, is, and again, I've said that also many times, climate competitiveness and independence need to go hand in hand going forward. All three are essential.
Danish Climate Minister Lars Agard also praised the decision, saying the bloc has delivered on the European dream.
I believe that yesterday we delivered on that dream. We agreed on the 2040 target, on all the content of the climate law. We agreed on an NDC. So we have now the three pillars that the presidency was aiming for before we are going to jump into the plane to Belém.
However, the deal includes several flexibilities that have drawn criticism from environmental groups, who have called it a missed opportunity. Environment groups have accused member states of undermining the EU's climate ambitions by pushing for loopholes. The ministers also finalized a related 2035 target, part of the EU's nationally determined contribution, which will be presented at the upcoming UN Climate Summit. EU Chief Ursula von der Leyen hailed the agreement as good news as she arrived in Belém, Brazil, for the Leaders' Summit ahead of the formal COP30 talks beginning November 10th. Soumya Raj Dwivedi's report for DD India.